I want to first go across to Tuhin Sinha from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Tuhin, the BJP is clearly playing into the politics. It's adding fuel to fire because, yes, it's fine to express devotion, but on triple talaq, Amit Shah says women equality, great, you know, how the court, how the government has decided to go ahead with it. But when it comes to the Hindu community, suddenly the stance also changes. That is also hypocrisy, Tuhin.
You know, I find it very amusing that a false equivalence is being drawn to the triple talaq verdict. If at all the triple talaq verdict can be equated to something, it is the Hindu Marriage Act of 1955 or 1956, because that clearly, you know, I don't think there is any other way you can equate triple talaq to this. Now, coming to the point, we are not doing politics over it. If you realize, the verdict has been out for the last 4 weeks and the protests have been on since then. But the fact that even the devotees realized today that they needed some sort of support, they are absolutely helpless, they are absolutely rudderless in this situation, and unfortunately the support did not come from the government. I think we are only respecting the sensitivities and sentiments of the devotees. We are not doing politics at all, and in fact we condemn violence, implied or direct. We would encourage whoever is filing a review petition, because, like I said, we are not a directly involved party. But
that contempt of court,
I think
isn't that also questioning the court's verdict, which the BJP is very eager to hold often in great regard, as it should be. And then on this issue, it suddenly decides to say, well, you know, we're with the devotees and not the court's verdict.
No, while we respect the maturity of the Honorable Supreme Court, there have been other instances when the verdict has been completely out of sync with ground realities or with the core sensitivities. Now, faith versus law is a very complex question, and like I said, when it comes to Hindu religion, it gets more complex because Hinduism is a way of life, as was clearly mentioned by the Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court in 1995. Now, when you call it a way of life, in fact, it has many different ways of life, all very innate to the culture of that particular land. I think you need to respect that, because that is how Hindu religion would survive.